Here's the challenge. Most people stay here because they don't know the laws that well yet. Because what most people will do, and I was guilty of this for a very long time, was they do it for like 2 days and they don't see everything in their life change. They're waiting for the parade to happen. They're waiting for somebody else to have something happen. They're waiting for like, they wake up the next morning and they're in a different world. That they have stacks of money in the bank account, cars all over the place, dream home, happiness, and luxury all over the place. In their minds, that's what they're waiting for. And they do it for 2 days and they say, oh, this isn't working, right? They put out energy for a day, maybe 2, and then they go right back to the old paradigm. And the old paradigm is waiting for this big event to happen, something monstrous to change. And since they don't see that physically, they go right back to where they were. They're frustrated again. Right back there. And it's this nonstop cycle. Feel really good. Something happens. They feel really bad. They feel really good because they're doing a lot of study. Something happens, and then they go right back. And there's this constant cycle. You can see all those arrows in a row. It doesn't even look good, right, on the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, that's what's going on in the mind. It's the damn paradigm. The paradigm, we start to think in thoughts in harmony with this paradigm, right? That's where we're programmed. So that's why we have to do our study every single day and reprogram the mind. That's why we need to listen to that money audio every day over and over and over and over and over and over. And somebody asks me, well, how many times should I do this? I say until it changes. Until everything in your life starts to change. That's how much is needed. It's paying the price. We have to pay the price. If we want something different in our life, we have to go forward and do something highly uncomfortable and pay the price. If we're not willing to pay the price, we don't deserve to have our goal. It's not hard. It's a little uncomfortable, but we have to go through that period of change, consciousness-wise, and that's paying the price. It's not hard work. It's not working and grinding out morning till night. It's changing your thought, your feeling, and your actions, and finally taking control of ourselves. This is what all personal development is all about. Taking control of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's all it is. Self-mastery that people have been trying to do for thousands of years. Philosophers and people in different cultures, different religions, you name it. All people that have tried to do something much bigger in the self-improvement area, whether they call that or not, are trying to connect to their source and finally be in control of their thoughts, their feelings, and their actions. So therefore, they create their world. That's paying the price. Paying the price is rethinking your day. Paying the price is making sure you're not doing the same thing every single day over and over and over and missing your study and missing all the stuff and just doing the stuff that needs to get done for the day. It's rethinking. It takes time to think. It takes energy to think. Absolutely. But that's the price we have to pay for things to change, right? It's like somebody buying a gym membership and expecting in 48 hours everything to change, or in 4 weeks everything to be drastically different, but they never even went to the gym. Right? Or they went once or twice. Same thing goes with our mindset development. As we move forward and start crushing all of our old belief systems, we start to fuse with this next level state, and that's when things start to develop and happen very quickly. Okay. So just before we do a little pause there, that's how we want to go. Every day you want to start fusing with this emotion over and over and over and over. And bang. You will wake up one day. Here's the thing. Write this down. I encourage you to. It won't be a surprise. You'll wake up and you'll be living that reality, but it won't be a surprise. It's not going to be too much different. You're just there. It's like going on vacation. You're going to Florida, or you're going to some country, and you plan the whole trip. You found the destination you wanted to go to. You got on the airplane. You took the ride there. So you did, say, 10 hours. You're going to Europe, or whatever you're doing, okay? And you took the ride there. You experienced that. You got closer and closer and closer. You got off the plane. You got your luggage and you got to your hotel. You went to bed because you're really tired, and then you woke up the next morning. You're not surprised that you're there. You know you're there. You experienced that yesterday. You took the trip there. You planned it out. You chose the destination. You let and allow. There wasn't a lot to really fight against and be frustrated about most times, right? Even if there's airplane delays and things, you stay cool and stay collected. You'll get there in time, right? And you don't get so emotionally involved with the bad. You're expecting and really exhilarated for the coming future of you being on a beach or you being around your family and in this beautiful area. And you wake up in the morning and you're like, yeah, of course I'm here. I took the journey. That's the same thing that happens with our goal. If it feels like it's not expected, that's why it's not here. If we don't feel like that's us, that's why it's not here. However, if we do this and we feel this is me, I got this, I have this, it is ease, it is fun, and you keep doing this every day, you fuse with it so much that you wake up in the morning and it's you. It's not surprising that you're earning $100,000 a month or your first $20,000, whatever it is. It's you. You took the journey. You felt that way nonstop. You fused with it so much that you wake up, you're in the same place maybe, and you have a different life going on. I hope that analogy was very, very clear.